Hey up people, hope we're all well. Just a quick one. Keep getting asked about my methadone addiction and how come I was on it for 17 years and how did I get off it? The usual questions. So I just quickly wanted to talk about it. Yeah, I'm sat in the toilet at work. I'm not on the loo, I'm just sat in the toilet. My methadone addiction started when I got out of jail off my 4-year sentence for attempted robbery. And when I got out, I relapsed back onto the heroin literally within weeks. And I knew what path I was going to go back down if I didn't sort it. So what I did was I went to the doctors, spoke to the doctor about it, and he put me on the methadone script. And listening to him and the way he was speaking, I thought, that could work. That could work for me at the time. So that's what I did. He put me on a methadone script, and that was 17 years ago. It sounds mad fucking saying it now. 17 years. And people ask me as well, another question I get asked a lot is, why was you on it for so long? And if I'm truthful and I speak openly, then hand on heart, I got comfortable on it. Because I wasn't having to go out thieving, or I wasn't having to, just go out and earn money in general to pay for a drug habit, for a heroin habit. I was able to wake up in the morning after having my methadone and function properly without getting all the withdrawal symptoms off the heroin. And so I'm not going to lie, it was easy. And I just got into a rut. I got comfortable on it because it was doing what it was meant to do. I just carried on. And don't get me wrong, I had my ups and downs of it. I was probably on 100ml, and then I'd go down to 60ml, and then it'd go back up to 80ml, and I had my struggles on it. But then the beginning of last year, when my nan got poorly, and my nan is like my mum to me. I love my nan to pieces. She's 84. My old dear's never really been around. Well, she has, but she's never been interested. My eldest two kids are, no, my youngest two kids, are 8 and 6, and my old dear has never met them. They wouldn't, if she walked past them in the street, they wouldn't have a clue who she is. They wouldn't. And she only lives 10 minutes from where we live. She's just not interested. But that's a different story. And then last year when my nan got poorly, I don't know, all my nan has ever wanted for me is to see me settle down, have my own family, and be happy and drug free. And when she got poorly at the beginning of last year, I don't know, something just ate away at me. So I said to myself, I want to be off it this year. I want to be off the methadone this year. This was last year. So beginning of last year, I took that choice and started reducing myself from, I think it was 70 milligrams I was on at the time. Started reducing myself through the year from January, and then come December, it was the last Friday before Christmas last year, so probably about the 18th, 17th, 18th of December, I got all the way down to 1 milligram from 70 on my own. And then last week before Christmas Eve, I took 1 milligram, and that was my last dose. And here we are, 9-10 months later, opiate free for the first time in over 20 years. Which, I'm humbled by it, believe me. I wake up every day, I feel blessed. I could reel off the names of people that I know that have died from drug overdose or mental health. And that's no word of a lie. Me and my wife were speaking about it, and the names are just coming off the tip of my tongue like it was nothing. One after one after one after one. A lot of people don't get to see the other side after addiction, especially not after 20 odd years. So believe me, I do feel blessed. You need to have it up here though. You need to want to get off it. That's the thing. I wasn't ready to get off it. You need to be ready, and you need to admit that there's a problem. It's as simple as that. yeah, 10 months later, 10 months later, still smiling, still being a batty fish. I just thought I'd share that with you, because I keep getting asked that question quite a lot. Why was you on it for so long? And that's my answer. I got comfortable on it. But to be fair as well, though, the drug place where I was going had Action in Lincoln. If I'm honest, for the 17 years that I was with them, they didn't really seem to want me off it, if I'm honest. If I would ask for my script to go up, they'd put it up, no questions. So, but that's another story as well. I could say a lot about that, these drug companies and that get people in and bang them on a methadone script straight away, and no matter how much of a heroin habit they've had. Some of them care, the drug workers, believe me they do, but a lot of them, they haven't got a clue what they're talking about. It's just a job to them. My last drug worker was 21, I'm 40, and she's trying to, not preach, but she's trying to do a job saying this and that, and in that situation you need to be listening to people that have been there and they've had that experience and have been down that path and know what they're talking about. Alright, I'm off, back to work. Just a quick one that was. God bless all of you. Live, definitely coming in the next few days. I'm going on a Fly Me to the Moon's panel, I think Friday, as a co-host, so I can get used to it and whatever else. So, yeah, good things are coming. Some good stories. Big love to you all. Take care, peeps.